Hey guys, I'm Freezebeam from Freezebeam ID, and today, if you're wondering why I'm basically voiceovering this perfectly good clip of me playing SFS on Roblox, playing, it's because it didn't decide to record my voice because this is thingy Roblox recording. But anyway, this video we're going to be flying Concord. It's not going to be as fun as I actually did record it because this is recording it while editing it. So thingy, we're going to play that game on Roblox and fly Concord. And afterwards I got to watch this entire thing again, so yeah, watch it all over again. Because other editing stuff, which is probably pointless. Yeah, it took me a while to get on that. About a minute. Jesus, I recorded this yesterday. Anyway, we click on that. I purchased a Concord for like 100 Robux. Oh, there's British Airways. But just white Pepsi though. I like British Airways. Very nice. Yeah, so we took the British Airways. Still says whatever that. It says we're taking gate 101. Yeah. Gonna be nice. Yeah, just waiting it to load. And oh my god, okay, there's our beautiful Concord, however you like to say. I'll call it Concord. Or Concord because it has a D in it, and then there's always just one letter, so just make it, I don't know. So here we are, and then trying to zoom out. And then we got Delta. I don't know what British Airways playing. Oh, lovely. Looks like an A320 Neo. Not exactly sure, they all look the same. Except for if they have dual engines or a 747 or an Airbus A380. Yes, I like planes if you haven't noticed already. Yeah, so this is Roblox. Yeah. And the thing with the Congo, you get an extra bind. If you look over there, which you're going to have to edit it and look over again, I can put up the nose down just so I can go even more higher speeds, but thing actually doesn't go subsonic speed. So, oh look, we turned on the engines. You won't even hear the voices. That's just sad. You're just gonna hear me pointless stuff. So I'm trying to move this, but it's not gonna let me because it's annoying. Because the game before this, I didn't record it. I had a perfect run. Like got onto the runway. I took off perfectly. And now I'm, stuck there. The British Airways plane, and then I'll just talk about, and then he smashed into, Heathrow. I think it's supposed to be Heathrow, I'm not sure. And then I just see, oh my god, EasyJet, Airbus A320, because that's the only planes that we have for EasyJet, because they're budget airline. Don't like it. Ryanair is alright, but I don't like EasyJet, just no thank you. He's having issues. So I don't like EasyJet, just look at it. Just honestly look at it, I can't zoom in, can I? And I'm trying to maneuver this plane. Finally I couldn't maneuver it, EasyJet's still having issues. I'm going to fly straight into it as a subsonic jet. Only going right, and we're stalling. Yeah. And I'm taxiing. I should be, to the runway. Because, the runway is over there, or behind me, I'm not sure, just there, put the arrow there. I edit my own videos. So that's a little bit annoying, and I've got to do this for like 10 minutes now. Yeah, it's like 4 minutes for this, or whatever. Anyway, I'll probably check. So now my nose is stuck now. Concord, the nose goes up and down, just, I've already said that, but in the actual game I was disappointed and it didn't move, that was sad, so. And plus half these buttons are actually useless. All you need is reverse flap, reverse thrust, the gears, and that's all you need. And the controls. Everything else is useless. But I put everything on because I can, and we're still stalling. We're stalling, and then we're taxiing, and then we're stalling, and then we're taxiing, we're stalling, taxiing. And now we can make it to the runway. Yeah, it took me a while. And we're only going about 50 knots, if that is in knots. If the game actually done it properly and counts it in knots. So now we're taxiing over to the runway. You can't get ground crew because who actually wants to be ground crew in a plane game? Nobody. Unless you prefer ground crew over, yeah, pilots. Like in a game, and that's a bit weird. Sorry about that. We've made it to the runway. And now it's gonna make me annoying with my hands. I've gotta go try and get it off. And the end of the runway is right there, so no, it's just laggy because this is Roblox, it's always laggy. Yeah. And then there's another BA plane. I see there's still more to the runway, and the Concord only needs about 3/4 of the runway, maybe even less. Oh no. We've got no passengers in there, because the inside is just wood. It's a wooden floor. And then that guy nearly tried to kill me by landing, but luckily he swooped up and did not crash into me, even though this ain't no flight simulator. Yeah. Crash. See me thrusters, Rolls Royce thrusters. Rolls Royce, what do you like to say? And I'm only going like 150 knots, and that's going to make me take off. And then you can see I'm approaching the end of the runway. This isn't good. No, this isn't good. But the thing is, in this game, when you're actually supposed to take off, you gotta get past the runway. It'll say you're stalling, and then you can actually go up in the air. And the same with every other pilot game in this. It's annoying. So, I'm scared for my life. I go, oh my god, I hate doing voiceovers because it's just annoying. Nobody likes me. Nobody likes listening to it because it's not fun. Yeah. And then we're not taking off. And then we're in the ocean. Wait for it. We're stalling. Yeah. And we get stuck on the lights, so we're apparently in the ocean. What are we supposed to do now? Just tell me, what are we supposed to do? Somebody tell me, what are we supposed to do? We were maneuvering this, my reverse thrust aren't on, and I flew out of the world. At like a negative, I don't know, 150, 500, 600, 700 feet. We're stalling. Because anywhere between that you're stalling. Anywhere between 1 minus 100 feet in this game is stalling. Which practically is, because you're in the ocean, mate. What are you supposed to do? I'm not sure if those subsonic engines are actually going to get you out of the water there. And then I tried to reset my character, but that obviously doesn't work. This is probably the most laggiest video, and the one before it or the one after this, one of them. My Minecraft video is probably another horrible video. Yeah. Done 2 recordings in one day. And that's just the ball. And then I get reset, so I gotta get my Concord again. Yay. So you know, we'll just go British Airways again, gate 101. And yeah, we'll take forever to load. Loading. We're not going to be loading right now. Bob. Yeah. Anyway, Concord looks a bit too round for me. I don't know why. But hey, let's at least take off this plane and actually fly this time. You can see this is wood. Nothing else. There's like no passengers. If you're trying to be in one, you're gonna die. I can have a co-pilot though. Okay, let's look down. And off we go and take off a Concord. I hope this works now. I hope this actually works. This is like 10 minutes of the video and I haven't even took off from a runway. Not one way, runway. Runway is probably not one way. I don't know. Do not ask me. Probably it is, because yeah, it just makes it easier. air traffic control confusion and how the stuff is written on it, so it probably is for taking off and landing. But, yeah. Depends on how you design your airport, okay? Oh look, we actually can move first try. This is great. We're going at a speed of 4 knots, 10 knots. And if my throttle goes all the way down, that black line, or red, and I'm only going 10 knots, and I'm passing, then do I need 10 knots to take off a subsonic jet? I don't actually think so. Yeah. The game's kind of weird. All games are. Just Roblox is kind of being ruined by all those 8-year-old girls on their mum's iPad screaming on TikTok, playing Tower and Hello Piggy. Absolutely hate it. Yeah. Just we should be taxiing through the runway. There's the runway. That's the end of the runway, so we're going to be taking off the other way because nobody cares about this one. Because if I'm actually going to go all the way to the other end, if I'm supposed to go that way, I'm not going to go all the way to the other end and go take off there because that's just going to be more harder. And then I've got to do like a 180 turn the other way, which is going to be even more harder for this plane because it goes super slow unless I go super fast and then just go into the water, and that ain't good. So I'm just going to take off that way. And I'm actually surprised nobody flies into me. Yeah. But hey, the next 3 minutes, we should be in the air. Maybe 2, because it's like 12, no, not now. 12 minutes right now. You're probably checking right now. See if I'm smart. The video is like 14 minutes and 0.4 milliseconds long. That's how accurate this is. I don't know how this is so accurate. But we should be taking off about 140 knots, 170, and then we just stay on 170. I don't know why we have a reverse thrust on. To get rid of that and put on our flaps. And then we're approaching the end of the runway, and we should go in the water, start stalling, and actually come up and actually fly, and then just end it somewhere random, because you'll die. We're probably not even going to go airborne in this video. And if you want me to go airborne, then like, or just comment, because I just do it, because it's what you want to see. And then going 160, 190, 170, and we're off the runway. And we're stalling as usual. Great job, we're stalling. And we're stalling, and then we're going minus 500, 400, and then we're graining up, and let's see if we can actually go airborne and not stall. It doesn't say I'm stalling because I'm going up, but I should be. Lies. And then the Concord peaks up his nose. Alright, those engines get me out of the water, and we actually finally go airborne in within 13 minutes of this video. It took me 13 minutes to actually get airborne in this video. This took me so long. It should not have took me this long, 13 minutes, to get me airborne. Like only like a couple minutes of this is actually entertaining, and I'm just gonna say bye because this is annoying.